We've built these walls from hurt and doubt, echo chambers where truth gets drowned out. But every question holds the key to set our hearts and minds free. Yeah. Let's break the silence, find connection, trade our fears for understanding. Every word can spark reflection, every soul deserves a landing. Chat to me. Open up your mind. Chat to me. Leave fear behind. Chat to me. Let your story breathe. Chat to me. I'm here to receive. Chat to me.
Chat to me. Hello, my chat to me loves. This is a different type of video. I'm in Florida right now. I don't know when you are watching this, whether you're watching this the day after I air it. This is very impromptu, and I'll tell you why. But I'm sitting here. There's a beautiful breeze. The wind chimes that I have up here, I'll let you see, are playing some beautiful music. Got my Hello Kitty shirt that changes color when you touch it. Threw a little lip gloss on to come out and talk to you. This is impromptu. This is not structured as the other episodes have been and will be. But I realized while creating my No Bad Mondays, the Rest Priority No Bad Mondays series, that I haven't been resting. And that's something. Trying to educate the sisters on rest, and I haven't been adequately resting. You know, I live with my oldest son, and he's like, one day he was like, go to sleep, lady. I work. I have a job. I work about 38 to 40 hours a week. And sometimes stressful, you know. And you know, bear with me, this is unscripted, but I just want to I want to talk to you from this space in my mind and in my heart and in my spirit, because this, and I'm sure other women and other people do this too, but this is what the Black woman does. We get so involved in trying to help everybody else that we forget about ourselves. And that's what my series is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about taking care of ourselves. And so I had to pause, and I was like, oh my goodness, okay. I got up early this morning, and had to run to get some food, and then I had to go over here to get some food, and that turned into almost a 5-hour situation. And then I came in, and I'm preparing all my stuff, because I like to cut up stuff and put stuff in the freezer and stuff, so I don't have to go shopping every week. And some of the things that I needed to grab were things that I know the prices are going up with everything that's going on here in 2025, October 11th, 2025. Wow, my birthday is 1 month from today. And you know, so it's crazy. I'm just like, yo, I'm not resting. I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. I'm not setting aside that time. As a matter of fact, those of you who follow my TikTok, you saw me do the self-care, you know, me, myself, and I date, and I haven't done it since. I think that was 2 months ago. I'm out of pocket, y'all. I'm out of pocket. So let's talk about it. Why do you think we do that? I'll tell you what I was feeling. So I am currently enrolled in the My Seven Figure podcast program, which is an awesome program. And if you want a code to, get involved with the program, hit up your girl, because I am an affiliate. Although I'm a new podcaster. Oh man, you talk about all the ins and outs you can learn from these people. And they are black folk, which I love. Not saying that I can't learn from others, but learning from our people is really awesome. And so, for the past, I quit my job, my corporate job, in February. And since then, I have been going crazy with everything. I've been learning AI. Listen, me and ChatGPT and 11 Labs and Sora and Pixverse and all of these things. Listen, when you go on to the rest of my videos, all of that has been produced by me, a team of one. A team of one. And I learned all of that, so I was spending time doing that, learning some other things. I put my poetry book was supposed to be up by now, but the company that I use to get it self-published, they're like, oh, well, it's still under review. And right now, to date, it's probably been 8 weeks, and it was supposed to be a 6-week review for distribution overseas. And it's electronic, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. And I'm just like, that's another thing that I gotta deal with. And then there's bills that I gotta deal with, and I gotta deal with the car, and I gotta deal with this. And me and my son have a garden here that we tend, and I mean, and then my mom, I'm worried about my mom sometimes, because she lives further away from me, and I wish that I could be closer to her. And so, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta record. I went through so much crap with trying to get a microphone. I got a microphone, had to send it back. I had a stand, and I had to send it back. Oh my goodness. And this, that, and the third, trying to get that perfect. The cool song, that the Chat to Me song, and the whole ad and all that, I did that myself. And I'm not, you know what? No, I am bragging. Yes, I did do that. I did that. I did that. I did that. I did it. I did it. But being a team of one, even with AI, it is exhausting. And I'm just like, yo, what you doing, Nadira? What you doing? Yo, y'all see me? I keep moving this around because I got this little dark spot here, and I think it's from, we had a full moon for 3 days, and I could not sleep. I could not sleep. Oh my goodness. I woke up, and I would wake up at 3 o'clock and just be like, why? I haven't been able to find the time I haven't set aside the time. Let me say that. I haven't set aside the time to, to get more meditation in. What I have been doing is I've been talking to God while I'm walking around, while I'm busy and stuff. Oh, thank you, God. I'm so appreciative of this and that and the third and everything. And even rushing in my communion with God. Y'all, that's not what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be about the black woman finding rest and our allies, the black men who we love and who love us, other women of color, and those who are not of color, who want to see us succeed. Listen, it's hard. It is hard. And you know, I feel like I'm so close. I'm so close. I mean, I get emotional about it because I feel like, man, I'm succeeding. But I'm not, you know, I got to be patient with myself. I have to be patient with myself, you know, because I lost a lot of time in childhood. You know, I didn't really have a childhood. So now, you know, where I am in my life, in my 50s, which I'm loving, you know, I'm happy. I am joyous in everything in my spirit, but my body needs rest. My body needs rest. So I didn't come here to make excuses. I didn't come here to, not for none of that. I do want you to, you know, I'm asking for you to be patient with me and to stay there with me while I do this, because I got some other things that I'm doing. Like, I'm doing them. That's why, like, this is so much, because I'm doing them. And I need your support, yes. And I will be dropping some, I'm going to have to do a campaign because I got to get out of this country. I cannot stay here. I cannot stay in the United States. I got to keep it 100, a buck of bean and 100 with you. I can't stay here. I cannot stay here. After I went to Ghana, I got a taste of peace. Have you, there's a video out there of these two English boys who come over. I think they come over here to the States, and they sit down and they have a soul food meal. And the first time that burst of flavor hit their mouths, they're like, what is this? And yo, when I went to Ghana, and I mean, say what y'all want about Ghana. So a lot of people have said, you know, oh, I went to Ghana, they don't really like us there, blah blah blah. No, they do not like for you to come over and to get mad because Ghana is not America. That's what they don't like. But anyway, I digress. When I went to Ghana, I thought that when I got off the plane that I would be breaking down and crying and all of that stuff. Yo, I did not do that. You know what I did? I felt an overwhelm of being home. The one place that I felt the most home at, the most stable home that I ever had in my life, was my grandmother's house. It wasn't the most happiest all the time, but it was the most stable place. The one place I can tell you that I really, when I got off the plane, I felt my grandma. Sorry. My grandma when I was a little girl. And that feeling, man, it didn't make me cry. I didn't cry. It was happiness. I almost felt like a child. I was in Africa. And then I got to sing in Africa a couple of times. I lived in Africa. I lived in Ghana for 2 years, y'all. Ripping the streets, boy. Man. I had so much fun. I had a little bit too much fun. I have no regrets. I don't. And, you know, that's home. And that's where I'm going back to. I have plans to, you know, visit some other parts of Africa, but my gosh. Let's see if this side looks better, y'all, right? Yeah. And I got to get out of here, so I'm going to be doing a fundraiser soon to to get back home. I do have a plan to put the money together and stuff like that, but I need help. So if you don't want to help, that's fine. I'm not Dr. Umar. I'm not. I don't even know why I said Dr. Umar. I'm not Umar, and I'm not gonna beg. So if y'all want to participate, you participate. The book, I think I'm going to be giving that out for a while on digitally. It's a poetry book, collection of poems that I've written over maybe 20 years. And sorry y'all, I was shaking my leg. Anyway, and a couple other gems that I plan to give away to people who decide to contribute to the trip home. I'm going home. Gotta get out of here. And for reasons that I don't get into the politics and stuff on my platform, but y'all know why a black woman would want to leave America right now. And I'm getting out of here. I have friends who in Ghana who are like family, who are just like, oh, when are you coming home? When are you coming back home? I'm coming home. I'm coming home soon. My ancestors are calling me again, and I feel it. It's all coming together. But today, I gotta rest, y'all. I was trying to hurry up and run it and do my, descriptions and stuff in YouTube. And some of y'all don't understand how much effort, especially when you're a solo person, how much effort it takes, even when you have a team, to put together just one YouTube video. It is a lot of work. And so I just ask for you to give me some grace. I ask for you to, the black women who are watching, rest, breathe, step away. It's going to get done, but it doesn't have to get done this moment. Gosh, we gotta take better care of ourselves. We're dying earlier. We're suffering from disease earlier. We're not able to sustain relationships because we're all wound up with hormones and destructive, trauma that we're still surviving. And those of us who have took the time to do the work, to get healed, people just come with something else, and something else, and you're just like, back, ah. And even when you like that, when you're like, get out of here, a lot of times it means that you gotta separate yourself from people, and separating yourself from people can be lonely. A lot of men have been criticizing us. Oh, you chose the wrong guy. I didn't choose the wrong guy. I chose someone who put on a good mask. Oh, well, you can't leave your family, or you can't leave friends, or separate yourself from people because you're going to be all alone. But if I'm with people who make me feel alone, what is the point? I got to preserve who I am. You only get 2 spaces. When you're born, and when you die. Born, when you die. In between, what you do, it's up to you. I try to follow the 4 agreements. If you don't know what that is, you look that up. Let me see if I can remember them all. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take things personally. Always do your best. And I forget what the other one is. There's 2 of them that are close. But yeah, I spend a lot of time watching podcasts about how to improve myself. If you want to watch, if you want to get on social media and stuff and watch the silly stuff and stuff like that and build your algorithm where it has positive stuff that you can go on and watch, that's great. But try to learn how to navigate the negativity, especially that's in this country. And I am grateful that I don't live in certain places that are, under attack. And that itself, I'm not going to separate myself from the knowledge of what's going on in this nation that I was born into. I'm a Philly girl, okay? Go Birds all the time. But I think about Philly, and I think about Chicago, and I think about New York, and I think about DC, and I think about LA. And it weighs on my heart. That's how the black woman is built. We are moms. Even the ones who don't give birth are moms. We are maternal. We want to fix stuff. That's why we get our hearts broken so much, because we think we can fix somebody. But in all of that navigation, and all of that trying to fight the negativity, stop, rest. Stop and rest. And that's what I'm going to do today. And so thank you so much for listening to me. And, I hope that this message reaches you as intended, in love. Okay? And, I'm still going to be uploading. I have some things that I'll be uploading on the socials, on my socials and stuff. And please follow me and, engage with me. Chat to me. I don't have enough people chatting to me. I want you to talk fill it up. Fill up the comment section talk about this stuff. Talk about some stuff that you're dealing with. Talk about stuff that have to do with you. We need to communicate. Communication is very, 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 it's optimal. It is paramount. It's very important that we talk. It's very important that we talk. We're not talking enough. We're talking at each other. We're not talking to each other. We're, out here worried about who's lying to us and who's doing this and who's doing that. Out here fist fighting and, oh yeah, drew blood and blah, blah, blah. Like all of that stuff should be secondary to us wanting to unify, right? We can talk all day about unity, right? And how nobody else has unity, but it starts with us. And it also starts with the black woman, whether or not people want to admit that. It does start with us, and because it starts with us, we need to rest. We need to have our time to rest. And those of us, those black men who we love and who love us, and those women of color who understand us, and those people who are not of color who want to understand us, I challenge you to help us to get our rest. Help us to get some rest so that we can help you, because that's what we do. You ever seen an older black woman? Well, as a matter of fact, when you think about soul food, who you think about? You think about the black mama who got them big arms and that, big smile on her face, and she's telling you to get out of her kitchen. And she's not telling you to get out of her kitchen because she's being mean. She just wants it to be perfect for you. And then you ever notice, most of them will sit, especially them southern mothers, right? They'll sit around and they'll watch you. They'll watch you eat to make sure that you're happy and satisfied. That's who the black woman is. Yep. And I'm going to take my rest. And I want you to take your rest too. And I'll see you on the other side. So today is, I believe, the 11th. And tomorrow I was supposed to, at the time that you're watching this, which is my tomorrow, because today is Saturday. I want you to focus on the rest of the week being not only peaceful, but I want you to take deep breaths and remember to take care of yourself all through the week. All through the week. We need to be thinking about, okay, I need to take this 5 minutes. I need to go in the bathroom and just like close the door. So everybody leave me alone for like 5-10 minutes so I can breathe. I need not to be reactionary with my significant other if I know I could possibly be in the wrong, or even if he or she is in the wrong. Let me go and get my thoughts together so that I can make sure that I contribute to this in the best way possible, right? Because if two people are just arguing and everybody want to be right, nobody's going to be right. And that's just how it goes. If you think somebody's out of pocket and they're wrong and all this stuff, that's fine. They could be wrong. But if you want to stand on truth, sometimes truth involves silence. Rest, rest, rest. Rest equals peace. So the other thing that is also happening is I'm having some major dental work done. And I wasn't going to say anything about it, but I have to because it involves me recording. So I may create a situation where I am providing you with podcasts that is audio only. Still here, but still, on other platforms as well. But I look forward to the work that I'm having done. And this is real life. So thank you again for being with me. Remember, love is perfect. It doesn't need anything added or taken away from it. Love is perfect. God is love. You deserve love. And love is the beginning and end of all. And I am Nadira Norjahan. I look forward to hearing from you. Chat to me.
Chat to me.